Welcome to all our Info Live viewers. Stay tuned for the top stories of the week. Israel has voiced a serious concern that Iran may try to stage a terror attack against Israeli athletes competing at the 2012 London Games. Sunday Times report. The coming Summer Olympics, which will kick off on Friday, mark the 40th anniversary of Munich Games massacre, which saw terrorists kill 11 Israeli athletes and coaches. What can be seen as a regular concern of terror attacks against Israeli worldwide has been exponentially amplified following the attack on Israeli tourists in Burgas, Bulgaria, this last Wednesday. Senior Israeli defense official Amos Gilad said on Sunday that Syria remains in control of its chemical weapons, even as the Israeli Defense Forces considers a possible attack meant to prevent those arms and advanced Syrian missiles from falling into militant hands. But over the weekend, Defense Minister Ehud Barak said to a television interview, "I've ordered the Israeli military to prepare for a situation where we would have to weigh the possibility of carrying out an attack against the Syrian weapons." On Sunday, Tourism Minister Stas Misizhnikov will receive the Roaring Lion Award on behalf of the Prime Minister's Office and the Ministry of Tourism, which led the international campaign over the last 2 years to promote the Dead Sea as one of the new 7 wonders of nature. The Minister of Tourism will be the guest of honor at the Israeli Spokesmanship and Public Relations Association annual event. The competition's final event will take place on Sunday, 22nd of July, 2012 at the Tel Aviv Museum. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has offered key ministerial positions to Kadima members of Knesset, who showed interest in breaking off from their party and joining the government Kadima, which is headed by member of Knesset Shaul Mofaz, who recently quit the government over the dissolution of the Palestine Committee, which was tasked with the devising of a universal draft bill. Netanyahu has reportedly met in person with the Kadima members of Knesset as an attempt to lure them into the government. Netanyahu tells Fox News, "Israel not ruling our military intervention if Assad regime collapse the great threat to Israel from their Syrian conflict is that the Damascus government may collapse and its stock chemical weapons and missiles fall into the hands of Hezbollah." The World Jewish Congress has dismissed the International Olympic Committee as completely out of touch for refusing a minute of silence for the victims of 1972 at the opening on Friday. Congress President Ronald Lauder also said in a statement issued yesterday that his organization hoped the IOC will not bow to the pressure from certain regimes in the decision of not commemorating the 11 Israelis killed 40 years ago in the attack by Palestinian gunmen. The Syrian government has moved chemical weapons to airports on its borders, the rebel-free Syrian army said Tuesday, only a day after the regime warned it could use them if attacked by an outside force. But the group said it is impossible to believe that the regime would use its weapons against neighboring Israel, which has publicly expressed concerns about the fate of Syrian massive chemical weapons stocks. The Iranian media reported today of large groups of protesters in the streets of Tehran. Iranians are protesting due to soaring food prices. Iran's economy has been deteriorating amid domestic mismanagement, corruption, and international sanctions that have made it difficult for the Iranian's economy. Iranian athletes will compete against Israelis in the London Olympics. Tehran has been criticized in the past because of some of the athletes withdrew from the events against Israelis in 2004 Athens, 2008 Beijing Games. Iran's UN envoy accused Israel on Wednesday of plotting and carrying out a suicide attack in Bulgaria, in which 5 Israeli tourists were killed. Israel's deputy UN ambassador, Chaim Waxman, says Iran's fingerprints were all over the bomb attack in Bulgaria, as well as dozens of other plots in the recent months around the world. Defense Minister Ehud Barak hinted Wednesday that Israel may attack Iran if sanctions fail to rein in Tehran's nuclear program. Speaking during the lecture at the IDF's National Security College, Barak said Israel might have to take tough and crucial decisions about its security. He said, "Although there are challenges in the path of the Iranian nation, there is no dead end." The Nazi punk musician who once sang that he would burn down the parliament has become Greece's newest MP. Artemis Maltiopoulos, a member of the neo-Nazi Golden Dawn Party, used to play bass for the band called Pogrom, known for its racist lyrics. Golden Dawn, which uses Nazi slogans and denies the Holocaust, won 18 seats in the June 17th poll with 7% of the vote. Thank you for watching Info Live. See you next time.